Welcome to Motivemustery, where the wisdom of the ages meets the challenges of today. In today's video, we delve into the life and strategic genius of Sun Tzu, the ancient Chinese military strategist and philosopher. Sun Tzu's profound wisdom, encapsulated in his timeless work The Art of War, has influenced not just military tactics but also business, leadership, and strategy across centuries. Sun Tzu, known for his profound insights into the nature of conflict and strategy, has shaped the way leaders think about warfare and management. His emphasis on intelligence, adaptability, and psychological warfare has made The Art of War a seminal text in various fields. Beyond his contributions to military strategy, Sun Tzu's teachings offer valuable lessons in resilience, strategic planning, and understanding the dynamics of human nature. Join us as we explore 30 of his most impactful quotes and their relevance in today's fast-paced world. Let your plans be dark and impenetrable as night, and when you move, fall like a thunderbolt. Sun Tzu, an ancient Chinese military strategist, taught the importance of strategic surprise and decisiveness. This quote underscores the value of keeping one's strategies secret until the moment of action, then striking swiftly and decisively. In today's competitive world, this approach teaches the importance of preparedness and the element of surprise in achieving success in various fields. In the midst of chaos, there is also opportunity. Sun Tzu, an ancient Chinese military strategist, believed in harnessing chaos for strategic advantage. This quote emphasizes finding strategic opportunities even in the midst of turmoil and uncertainty. In modern times, it teaches the importance of agility and adaptability in chaotic situations, both in life and business. Supreme excellence consists of breaking the enemy's resistance without fighting. Sun Tzu advocated for the art of winning without physical conflict. This quote underscores the power of strategy and diplomacy over direct confrontation. Its relevance today is seen in how effective negotiation and strategic foresight can resolve conflicts and lead to success. All warfare is based on deception. Hence, when we are able to attack, we must seem unable. When using our forces, we must appear inactive. When we are near, we must make the enemy believe we are far away. When far away, we must make him believe we are near. Sun Tzu taught that deception is a critical element in warfare. This quote highlights the importance of misdirection and psychological tactics in warfare. In contemporary settings, this principle applies to competitive strategies in business and politics, where perception often shapes reality. Victorious warriors win first and then go to war, while defeated warriors go to war first and then seek to win. Sun Tzu emphasized the importance of strategic preparation and mental readiness before engaging in battle. This quote highlights the importance of strategic foresight and planning in achieving victory. It teaches that success in any endeavor comes from thorough preparation and a clear strategy, not just physical action. The greatest victory is that which requires no battle. Sun Tzu believed in winning conflicts through strategy and wisdom rather than unnecessary warfare. This quote underscores the value of resolving conflicts through intelligence and diplomacy. In today's world, it reminds us of the importance of seeking peaceful solutions and strategic compromise to avoid unnecessary conflicts. To know your enemy, you must become your enemy. Sun Tzu advocated for understanding the perspective and strategies of one's adversaries. This quote emphasizes the importance of empathy and understanding in strategic planning. It highlights the need for deep insight into an opponent's mindset in order to anticipate their actions and plan effectively. Engage people with what they expect. It is what they are able to discern and confirms their projections. It settles them into predictable patterns of response, occupying their minds while you wait for the extraordinary moment, that which they cannot anticipate. Sun Tzu taught the strategy of using expectations as a tool to control opponents' reactions. This quote emphasizes manipulating opponents' expectations to gain a strategic advantage. It highlights the tactic of psychological manipulation in warfare and negotiations, guiding opponents to predictable responses. There is no instance of a nation benefiting from prolonged warfare. Sun Tzu warned against the drain of resources and morale in long-term conflicts. This quote advocates for the prudence and cost-effectiveness of swift resolutions to conflict. It serves as a reminder of the detrimental long-term effects of warfare on a nation's well-being. Treat your men as you would your own beloved sons, and they will follow you into the deepest valley. Sun Tzu emphasized the importance of strong leadership and compassion in building loyalty. This quote underlines the value of treating soldiers with respect and care, fostering a strong bond. It illustrates the principle that true loyalty comes from genuine care and respect for one's subordinates. Even the finest sword plunged into salt water will eventually rust. Sun Tzu highlighted the inevitability of deterioration in certain conditions, regardless of quality. This quote reflects on the importance of understanding and respecting the limitations of people and materials. It suggests that even the best resources can fail under adverse conditions, emphasizing the need for strategic planning and adaptability. Move swift as the wind and closely formed as the wood. Attack like the fire and be still as the mountain. Sun Tzu described the ideal qualities of a successful army in metaphoric terms. This quote highlights the balance of speed, unity, aggression, and steadiness in military strategy. It teaches the importance of versatility and adaptability in various situations, balancing different tactical approaches. When you surround an army, leave an outlet free. Do not press a desperate foe too hard. Sun Tzu warned against pushing an enemy into desperation, as it could lead to unpredictable consequences. This quote advises on the strategic importance of allowing a route for the enemy to retreat, preventing reckless counterattacks. It illustrates the wisdom of managing conflicts in a way that minimizes total destruction and promotes a more controlled resolution. Opportunities multiply as they are seized. Sun Tzu believed that actively pursuing opportunities leads to the creation of more opportunities. This quote emphasizes the proactive approach in strategy and life, suggesting that success breeds more success. It underlines the importance of taking initiative and the cumulative effect of seizing opportunities. There are not more than 5 musical notes, yet the combinations of these 5 give rise to more melodies than can ever be heard. There are not more than 5 primary colors, yet in combination they produce more hues than can ever been seen. There are not more than 5 cardinal tastes, yet combinations of them yield more flavors than can ever be tasted. Sun Tzu used these analogies to illustrate the limitless possibilities arising from a few basic elements. This quote highlights the power of creativity and innovation in strategy and life. It shows how simplicity can lead to complexity and infinite possibilities. Who wishes to fight must first count the cost. Sun Tzu emphasized the need for careful planning and consideration of resources before engaging in conflict. This quote underlines the importance of strategic assessment and resource management in warfare. It advises a thoughtful approach to conflict, weighing the potential costs and outcomes. When the enemy is relaxed, make them toil. When full, starve them. When settled, make them move. Sun Tzu taught the importance of disrupting the enemy's comfort and stability. This quote emphasizes exploiting the enemy's vulnerabilities at different times for strategic advantage. It reflects the relevance of adaptability and timing in strategy, applicable in warfare, business, and negotiations. The art of war is of vital importance to the state. It is a matter of life and death, a road either to safety or to ruin. Hence it is a subject of inquiry which can on no account be neglected. Sun Tzu highlighted the critical importance of military strategy for a nation's survival. This quote underlines that understanding the art of war is essential for a state's prosperity and existence. It conveys the relevance of strategic thinking and planning in all areas of governance and leadership. If you wait by the river long enough, the bodies of your enemies will float by. Sun Tzu believed in the inevitability of enemies' downfall through patience and strategic positioning. This quote suggests the effectiveness of patience and allowing time to work against the enemy. It highlights the principle of strategic patience and the natural course of events leading to the defeat of adversaries, applicable in various strategic contexts. Know yourself and you will win all battles. Sun Tzu emphasized the importance of self-awareness in strategic planning and execution. This quote underscores the need for understanding one's strengths and weaknesses to achieve success in conflict. It highlights the principle of self-knowledge as a key factor in overcoming challenges in various life and strategic situations. To win 100 victories in 100 battles is not the acme of skill. To subdue the enemy without fighting is the acme of skill. Sun Tzu believed that the highest form of warfare is to achieve objectives without physical conflict. This quote stresses the superiority of strategy and diplomacy over direct military engagement. It illustrates the importance of intelligence, strategy, and non-violent methods in achieving success, applicable in both military and non-military contexts. So in war, the way is to avoid what is strong and strike out what is weak. Sun Tzu advocated for the strategy of exploiting an enemy's vulnerabilities. This quote emphasizes the tactical approach of targeting an enemy's weaknesses rather than confronting their strengths. It highlights the importance of adaptability and strategic planning in identifying and capitalizing on vulnerabilities, relevant in various competitive scenarios. Be extremely subtle even to the point of formlessness. Be extremely mysterious even to the point of soundlessness. Thereby you can be the director of the opponent's fate. Sun Tzu taught the value of being unpredictable and elusive in strategy. This quote emphasizes the power of subtlety and mystery in controlling the dynamics of conflict. It underscores the strategy of indirect influence and psychological warfare to dictate the course of events. Build your opponent a golden bridge to retreat across. Sun Tzu recognized the importance of providing a way out for an enemy to avoid unnecessary conflict. This quote advocates for strategic leniency and the use of psychology in warfare to reduce resistance. It illustrates the wisdom of minimizing conflict through strategic retreat options, relevant in both military and diplomatic situations. The wise warrior avoids the battle. Sun Tzu believed in the superiority of winning without fighting. This quote highlights the importance of strategic foresight and choosing battles wisely. It reflects the principle of conflict avoidance as a form of strategic wisdom, applicable in various aspects of life and decision-making. The whole secret lies in confusing the enemy, so that he cannot fathom our real intent. Sun Tzu stressed the importance of psychological warfare and the element of surprise in strategy. This quote advocates for the use of deception and misdirection to obscure true intentions. It highlights the role of strategic ambiguity in gaining the upper hand in various situations, whether in warfare or in competitive business scenarios. When strong, avoid them. If of high morale, depress them. Seem humble to fill them with conceit. If at ease, exhaust them. If united, separate them. Attack their weaknesses. Emerge to their surprise. Sun Tzu taught the flexibility and adaptability of strategies based on the enemy's condition. This quote underscores the importance of adjusting strategies to exploit the enemy's current state. It reflects the principle of dynamic and responsive strategy making, crucial in maintaining a competitive edge in various fields. What the ancients called a clever fighter is one who not only wins, but excels in winning with ease. Sun Tzu highlighted the ideal of achieving victory with minimal effort and struggle. This quote emphasizes the superiority of winning through strategic brilliance rather than brute force. It illustrates the value of efficiency and skill in strategy, highlighting the art of winning without unnecessary hardship. One may know how to conquer without being able to do it. Sun Tzu recognized that knowledge alone is not sufficient for success in warfare. This quote underscores the difference between theoretical knowledge and practical ability. It highlights the importance of not only understanding strategy but also being able to effectively implement it, applicable in both military and business contexts. Rouse him, and learn the principle of his activity or inactivity. Force him to reveal himself, so as to find out his vulnerable spots. Sun Tzu advocated for provoking the enemy to understand their strategy and weaknesses. This quote emphasizes the tactic of inducing the enemy to act in order to understand their behavior and strategies. It highlights the principle of gaining intelligence through active engagement, encouraging strategic manipulation to expose vulnerabilities, relevant in various strategic scenarios. Appreciation for joining our journey.